Hello everyone, welcome back to Through Black and White Eyes. Another video of the speculation that's been going around for the last 48 hours. Sorry it's been a while since I've been able to do videos and do live ones, coming back from holiday and going straight back to work. Not a very good mix and on night shift tonight. So let's get through this because there's a lot to go through. But before I do, hit that subscribe button if you enjoy the channel. Hit the thumbs up, please. It really helps the algorithm and helps to push the video out further. And the memberships are open and all that sort of stuff if you want to. It's completely up to yourselves. But please don't forget about Benfest at the end of July, an amazing event put on over 2 days of lots of tribute bands. So please consider buying some tickets. And a massive shout out to our sponsor, as always, Dire Crow Shop. Amazing Newcastle t-shirts. I've asked him to get a Tolani one set up. Hopefully he does. And for everyone who watches this channel, 20% off if you use BAZ20. No expiration. So please consider buying some clobber. All right, first of all, I just want to address something and let's just get this out of the way with as quickly as possible. Come on, Billy. Stop being an absolute arsehole that you are. This just shows you what other channels are like. We've said nothing about these, and I will not mention their name because we know who they are. And I'm really bored of it now. I don't know why you carry on. Is it because you've got no material of your own? You just need to try and come over here, listen to these shows, get information, and then go back and then criticize it or use it. But you've been found out by yourself from not switching your account. So well done, Billy Big Bollocks, who loves to wank over the internet over his girlfriend. I say girlfriend, he's never met her. But come on, Billy. You're 50. Move on, mate. I moved on a long time ago. Why do you keep coming back and trying to start something? It's pathetic. It really is childish and it's bullying. It's as simple as that. So just move on, mate, because I have. Bye-bye. Right, let's get on to the proper football stuff now, shall we? Now that we've got rid of those idiot channels. Newcastle away kit finally announced. Green, as we expected. We thought it might be the third kit, but it's actually the second kit. I personally like it. What are your thoughts? Please comment below on what you think of this away kit. Now, we're hoping, because we did get a bit of information, that the third kit was going to be black. It might not be, it might be blue, which is what some people are saying. But we were told that it's potentially black. So let's see what happens with that. Onto this one, Mad Dog getting involved with all the social media stuff that's been going around. Absolutely fantastic t-shirt. I need to get one of them. Dire Crow, you need to make these. You need to make something similar to this, and you need to get it out there quickly because we will all buy one. Fantastic stuff from them. Right. Callum Wilson, Javi Manquillo, Fabian Schär, Jamal Lewis, Kel Watts, Matt Ritchie, Mark Gillespie, Emil Kraft, Jeff Hendricks, all of these in the last year of their current deals. Who will the club look to secure on a new deal? What are your thoughts below on this one? My thoughts are Callum Wilson has been offered a contract, but he's not signed it yet, which is a bit annoying. Obviously, news on Javi coming up. Fabian Schär, I think we'll get another deal. Jamal Lewis needs to go. Kel Watts, I mean, is he good enough? We don't know. Matt Ritchie, I think he'll go into the coaching side of things after this season. Mark Gillespie can go. Emil Kraft, if he comes back from his injury as well as what he was playing before he was injured, I would keep him. Hendricks obviously can go. Or Hendrick, however you pronounce his name. He's not the guitarist. But yeah, so what are your thoughts on all these players? Who would you keep? Who would you let go? Have your comments. Now, Zaha, he's free tomorrow. Still hasn't agreed a deal with Crystal Palace to stay there. He still hasn't organised a deal for Saudi Arabia. I'm wondering if he wants to stay in the UK now because he's obviously bought a football club with Stormzy, which is very interesting, down in London. Does he want to stay in London? For someone who wants to play Champions League football, he has got quality. His age is not great, though, at 30. Would you take a risk on him is the question. I personally am on the fence with him. I mean, I wouldn't be bothered if he came. I'd be like, oh, yeah, another decent option on the right, on the left, up front as well. He's not done it at a big club. He had a chance at Man United and didn't really do it. Is that because he was doing David Moyes' daughter? We don't really know. But it's a tough one. Comment below, please, because I'd rather hear what you guys have got to say about him, because I'm really on the fence with him. The next bit, great tweet from Bamba. Obviously, we've got Tolani through the door. Talibo is someone that we were very interested in. I'm not sure where we are with that as a right centre back. Livramento, on or off. You know, we're not paying the amount of money that they really want. So can we strike a deal or not? And Franca in Brazil, the Brazilian, who's at Benfica, I think, or somewhere. I can't remember where he is, to be honest with you guys. But that's 75 million, 55 million on Tolani. Do you think that's a good window? I actually would love that window, to be completely honest with you. I think it would be fantastic. But again, what are your thoughts? Have your say below. On to the next rumour. So hearing that we'll offer Jamal Lewis for Gnonto at Leeds. Eddie Howe was believed to be a huge admirer of Willie and has a desire to add him to his arsenal. More on this news to follow. I don't know why obviously I can understand it now. But yeah, I mean, I like him. But for 15 million, Jamal Lewis, supposedly in the last year of his contract, is he worth more than 10? I mean, I would say straight swap would be a better option, to be honest with you. But I wouldn't be against it, but he plays on the left. We have a lot of options already there on the left. So can he play on the other side? I don't know. Newcastle United have contacted their interest in Lyon and France 19-year-old talented midfielder Ryan Cherky, or Shirky, or you pronounce it, to his agent. He would be our signing if we miss out on Dominic Szoboszlai. Obviously, Szoboszlai is off to Liverpool by the looks of things, guys. It's very interesting. Have we actually made a bid? We don't want to play his release clause. Liverpool seem to do. So could he be the next one through the door instead then? Very interesting. Great move for Matt Bondswell, has joined League Two side Newport County for the duration of 23-24. We wish him luck and we hope he does well and comes back a better player. It's good that these young guys are going to go out on loan, which I love, to be fair. Next one, Javi Manquillo, obviously this is the title of the show, is being told he can leave the club this summer. He's got a lot of suitors in Spain who are interested. I like Javi Manquillo. I mean, two of my favourite moments was when he scored at Old Trafford, because it came out of nowhere. And it was actually a decent bit of football as well for a change for us under the times that it was. And he slotted it in the bottom corner at Old Trafford. And the other one was obviously he won the free kick playing at left back at Leeds, at Ellen Road, where Shelby ended up putting the ball in the bottom corner. So for those reasons, and also Javi was always played decent when he was called upon. I liked him. Obviously, where we're going, he's nowhere at that level. So we wish him all the best and we hope he gets the move that he desires back to his country. So good luck, Javi. Trippier, Newcastle having quality. We have a good manager and we are pulling in the right direction. Since I first signed, being 19th in the league, we have performed very well. Our goal was not Champions League at the start of the season. I have to be honest, it was playing our best football. Before I signed, I spoke to a lot of people who played there. You don't realise how big the club is until you play for them under the pressure. The fans demand a lot. Just demand a team that tries, Kieran, and that's what you have been doing. Trippier has been immense since he came to Newcastle. Yes, we've got Champions League football. Yes, it might not have been the goal, but the way we played football, we deserve it. And we've upset the Big Four, which could become the Big Five next season. I think Champions League could be fifth place. So there's a very good chance we could qualify for it again. And it's amazing having Trippier in our team. Yes, he's getting on a bit, but he's still got enough for next season as well, in my eyes. So Brighton boss Roberto De Zebra on Tonali. He wanted to sign him for Salsoso if he had stayed there after his first year at Milan. I said maybe they'll fall for it and I'll bring him here. I saw him at Brescia and I thought he was a player, as he later has demonstrated. I think and hope he will do well. Tolani has everything it takes to make his mark in England. It's nice to hear another top quality manager, and he is a top quality manager at Brighton. who knows how to play good football, talk about our new signing, which will be announced very soon. His medical is today. He should be announced tomorrow on the 1st of July. And hopefully that'll be the first of many through the door. 5. We need 5 guys. So Saudi Arabia, golf, boxing, horse racing, tennis, and now football. Saudi Arabia are currently making their mark in the global sport. Loving it. Absolutely loving it, guys. This is what we want. This is what Saudi Arabia want. They want to bring sport to their country. They also want to make it interesting. They also want to dominate the Premier League with Newcastle United. I am all for them doing whatever it takes for them to earn more money and to plow more money into Newcastle. So it's great that they're making these moves. Some of the players that are going there, I'm thinking, oh, can we not get one of them on loan, like Neves maybe, or someone like that? But there we go. And obviously the other news is obviously Maddison is signed for Spurs. Never really went for him once we found out the fee. He wanted to be in London. He wanted more money. We weren't going to give him it. So some people say we're missing out. I don't think we are. There'll be lots of things bubbling in the background. A quick one on the budget as well. Obviously, the budget is 75 million, laughable. But is it 75 million? But is it 75 million in FFP terms? So think about it. Tolani signing on a 6-year contract is going to cost us 11 million over 6 years. So you take that 11 million away from the 75 million, that leaves us with 64 million. So is the budget actually FFP budget over the length of contracts? We're going to be offering contracts for 4 or 5 years, which means it'll cost 10, 15 million a season. So we've still got room to add another 4 quality players easily if the budget of 75 million is an FFP budget. I hope that makes sense. It makes sense to me. I understand it a little bit more now. So the budget could really be about 200, 250 million, but in FFP terms, it's 75 million for the year. So very interesting times coming up. The foreign transfer window opens tomorrow on the 1st of July. Let's just see what happens. Next 2 weeks are going to be crucial for us, and hopefully we can get the signings through the door before they go to America. Now, I've seen lots of people put out their strongest team for next year. I've done mine, and it's different to everybody else's, and I'm sure everyone's going to have an opinion on this and have their own opinion, but this is what I went with. This is what I think our strongest 11 is so far for next season. The back 4 obviously remains the same at the moment. Pope. I've missed out Pope. Damn it. Pope should be in there. It's because I used the team that we played against Chelsea, sort of. Tolani, Bruno, and Longstaff. Longstaff is the one that everyone will question, and Joe Linton on the left wing. Pope is meant to be in goal. But Longstaff for me has been incredible. And I think those 3 could be the best in midfield. And that even leaves Willock on the bench as well, who I'm a massive fan of. So isn't it great to have options, guys? Miggy could obviously be replaced potentially. But that's what I think could be our best team. Obviously, Pope in goal, not Dubs. And Joe Linton will definitely be on the left wing for me, personally, to fit everyone in. But that could easily change. Who knows what Eddie Howe's going to do? He might change the formation and play a 4-2-3-1 for all we know. But if it's a 4-3-3, that's how I would tackle it. Now, I just want to give a shout out to Not Me. And his name is at Trime61. He's come up with a great conspiracy theory about who could go where. And I want to share it because I actually really like it. And I know it's far-fetched in a way, but hey, there's a slim chance this could happen. So Kane to Bayern Munich, Callum Wilson to Spurs, Maxi to PSG, and then Victor Osimhen to Newcastle. What do you think of that, guys? Could that actually happen? I wish it would, but I can't see it, but hey, I love it. And it's good thinking outside of the box, isn't it? Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the show. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. It really does help. You know, so many people watch the videos. I know a lot of people watch them just to troll, but also there's good people who watch. Hit the thumbs up if you don't mind. Don't forget about Benfest if you're in the area. They've also got a charity match tomorrow. So if you want to go and watch some non-league football, it's a charity match. Please go down to Benfield and watch it. And don't forget about Diacro Shop, our sponsor, some amazing clobber and 20% off for all our viewers. So hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope the sound's much better. I will be back for live shows soon. I just need to get back into the routine of being at work and kids and all that sort of stuff. But thank you for watching, everyone. and have a good day. Take care.